Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Darksiders. Last time we opened that giant door that was behind us, and, you know, that's where the boss is. This time, we're gonna go pick up the treasure that I missed everywhere before. Seriously, there are only a couple of treasure chests I need to go pick up before we go do the boss, so I'll keep you in suspense for a little bit longer. So now that we have the crossblade, we can finally get into this room and pick up this treasure chest. What could be in it? Could it be an abyssal armor piece? The abyssal armor, that's a fun thing to talk about, is a armor that you can get late in the game, like at the very end, that will make war basically invincible. Like wow, that was a whole Wrath Core. Yes, the abyssal armor makes war basically invincible. There's no downside to using... Oh, that was a little closer than I'm used to. There's no downside to using it. Now then, I need a bomb. Because I saw something earlier. Over here. This is a case of something that's very hard to see. There's a red crystal here in a room, but you wouldn't really see it normally. So this is another part where you need to pick up a bomb and do some precision throwing. War can really throw, though. Anyways, abyssal armor. What was I saying about it? I've of mixed feelings about the abyssal armor. It is cool, but I don't think it has as much style as the rest of War's gear. And the Lifestone Shard gives us our second HP bar right before we go and fight the boss, so that's perfect timing. I don't remember any other dungeon... Oh wait, yes I do. I know where another treasure chest is. Let's go to it. I don't really advise getting the abyssal armor because it's one of those... it just makes the game too easy. Like, when you're not taking any damage from anything and when you can just do whatever you want, well, what's the point of playing? Maybe I'm missing something there. Comment below if you think that it's still worth playing, even if, you know, there's no challenge left. Like, I totally do understand and get that my A button just did not work there. Oh, wow. I should really pick up a new controller. I'll do that another time, but for now, I won't. Just ran straight in the lava. I'm not sure I can blame the A button when I am using it successfully now. Yeah, comment below if you like invincible armors in games. Either way, it does take 10 pieces, and they are very well hidden, so you do fight for your reward in that game. Alright, this is the last treasure chest or secret area of this dungeon that I remember. And it's interesting to me that none of this is required. Because, well, none of it's required. You don't need to do any of this. You can miss all of the treasures I've just shown you. Horde Seeker. If you remember back in the very beginning of the game, we got a Horde Seeker. And it shows us treasure chests. So we've obviously missed a treasure chest there, a treasure chest there, and yeah. Alright, so let's go see. Oh, there's a treasure chest up there? Or... Wait, have I been walking by a treasure chest? Let's go find out. Be honest now, how many times have I walked right by this treasure chest and not gone? I was wondering why I hadn't gotten the map yet. Oh, there it is. Found it. Took way too long to find it, but I found it. I mean, big fat use it does me now. Now I've completed the entire dungeon by walking past it 4 or 5 times. Good job. I am just the best. Alright, that's the last dungeon of Twilight Cathedral. You don't need to see any more of that. So we're going to go back over to that giant staircase and see what's over there. Hint, it might be a giant bat. I'm scared of it though. So here we have a classic, the spiral staircase. Oh, and that door says no. Once you enter a boss's lair, you can't leave. Well, two people enter, 1 leaves. Which will it be? Will it be War, or will it be Tiamat? I don't know, but the staircase is really long. This reminds me of Prince of Persia's staircase, where I was just running for forever, but this is far shorter. Alright. So, let's go meet her, the queen herself.
Has the council reduced the horsemen to common assassins? Or has Samael bought your loyalty? Because if you offer Sail Rider, perhaps we can strike a deal.
You won't like my terms.
You should have considered my offer. Such a pity.
Oh no, bat. Alright, so here we have Tiamat, first boss and arguably one of the hardest of the game. And I just screwed that up massively. Wow. Could have done a lot better. Okay, so the reason Tiamat is kind of hard is because, well, you don't have any of your special abilities yet. So what you want to do is you want to grab... what am I saying? You want to grab bombs and use them to ground her by throwing them at her and blowing them up at her.
You should have considered my offer. Such a pity.
Well, we did. War still gives absolutely nothing about any bosses in this game. Where did that bomb go? One thing you might want to consider doing is throwing multiple bombs at Tiamat, because it can be very hard to get a proper lock on with the Switchblade. Especially when she does that. In any case, I think she spawned the bombs on her. She did. And I just blew myself up. This may be a fight in trial and error. Oh, there they are. They're on her chest. What are they doing there? This is definitely going to be a fight of trial and error. Oh no. There we go. Now, the important thing to remember here is just to take your time. It is not a boss rush. Alright, so now Tiamat has entered her land phase, which is not all that different from any other phase of hers. Just watch out for the giant explosion, cannonball. Unlike most people, Tiamat is capable of doing a cannonball on land. I've always been confused about this version of Tiamat because traditionally Tiamat is a giant, origin dragon or something awesome like that. But not here. Oh.
I am one of the chosen.
I did it wrong. You cannot block her explosive bombshell of an attack. So, once you've knocked her out of the air, she will stay in her ground phase. And that's really just where you want her, because she's not near as intimidating on her ground phase, but she is still a big threat. And because you only have a couple of attacks, you don't really want to mess with her. She's very dangerous, and will kill you as she's about to kill me. Oh! I actually managed to not get hit by the fire that time. Excellent. Okay. So what else is there to say about this boss? She's big, she requires you to use basically everything you've learned up until this point. I don't think there's any real reason to throw the Switchblade at her. Crossblade? Switchblade. After the first phase, anyway. After the first phase, you really should just be whacking her with your sword and hoping that you kill her.
lives. I want to hear her scream. I am one of the chosen. I can grant your every wish.
Can you restore the balance?
No wonder Samael wants this thing. It's coursing with power. You really think he's going to let you live long enough to collect on your end?
We got a Heart of the Chosen. It's the still beating heart of Tiamat. And a Lifestone, which means we have 3 skull containers now. Yes, I see it. I see the giant blue light that the camera immediately centered me on. It's okay. It's okay, watcher.
Tragic. Without your feathered friend, how will you escape this prison of rock?
I'll find a way.
You have certainly proven yourself resourceful. Perhaps I can provide a quicker way.
Speak plainly, demon.
Serpent Holes, ancient paths that worm their way beneath the husk of this dead world and beyond. I use them to get about, and for a price, so can you.
What do you want, Bulgrim?
A trifle, really? The Chosen's heart. I felt its power the moment you stepped from that tower. You wound me, horseman. I would never come between you and your friend Samael. No, I only wish to look at the heart. One glance, and our bargain is sealed. Samael will be pleased. The Serpent Holes are yours, horseman. Seek me out when you wish to use them.
Alright. So remember why I was telling you you wanted to find Vulgrim?
You've brought down Tiamat, have you? The Destroyer will not be pleased. You need Vulgrim more than ever, yes?
Anyways, this is why I was telling you that you need Vulgrim's help. Because he is the only one that gives you Serpent Holes that let you travel anywhere across the area. The land. All across the land. So when you activate a Serpent Hole, you come down here, and then you kind of just run through this area. That's all there really is to it. I'm not sure why you have to actually physically run through this area. It seems kind of like a time waste to me. And you end up using these things so much that it is a time waste. But that's okay. So with Tiamat down and Vulgrim stealing a glance at her heart, we are finally back on our way to Samael to give him the first Heart of the Chosen. It's too bad that we couldn't take that Griffin. He put up a hell of a fight. But he died.
What would you ask of this humble merchant?
I think I missed... After all that talk about not missing a Vulgrim location, I actually did miss one. So, I'm great. I'm great at that. So I had to go right back through this building again. So I'm going to do that. And here we are once again back at the Scalding Hollow. It's nice to be back. Or, is it? Kind of, I guess. Hi, bird. But in any case, we are... How many times have I said that? We are heading back to Samael, who will hopefully reward us very well for this heart. Or maybe at least not kill us.
I trust that she suffered.
Not nearly enough.
Beautiful. The second guardian, the Griever, moves in tunnels beneath this place. But first there is an obstacle that must be removed. Ulthane. One of the Old Ones.
You didn't mention that before.
Changing the deal already, Samael.
Be silent, filth. My business is with the Horseman. Ulthane is no ally of the Destroyer. But you won't find the Griever without confronting the Black Hammer. And that will require strength you don't possess. Yet.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Samael?
Tell him, Watcher, how you stifle the Horseman's true power in order to keep him on the Council's leash. Or destroy this parasite.
You so much as blink at me, and the Council will end you, both of you. I'm protected.
Not in here. You are War, rider of the Red Horse. Not some puppet on this pathetic creature's strings.
War, I will make you suffer.
Focus your anger. A great rage stirs within you, clawing to get out. You must release it, or a puppet you will remain. You are reborn!
What was that?
The Horseman is broken, but there is still much power in him. For a moment I saw one who would stand alone against the Destroyer's army.
Samael's an interesting one, isn't he? In any case, now that we've given him a heart, he sinks back into the ground, and we get Chaos Form. This is your I win button of the game. You remember way back in that first episode where we started out as a giant red demon? That is the ability we just unlocked. So now with our newfound power in tow, we can go and find where the Griever is and beat him up. Before I do that though, and I don't think this is the right way, so I just horned a bird. Sorry, bird. Didn't mean to. Stop it. I just want the bomb. That's all. Okay, fine. We will fight. You know what? This is a great time to show it off. So, by pressing the left bumper and the right trigger, which is a really weird combination of buttons, you will go into War's Chaos Form. And, well, see for yourself. It is giant, it is big, it is very limited, and it kills everything. Absolutely everything. Just like War. Let's go get the treasure that was hiding up here. Oh, let's fall and not get the treasure. No, I like the idea of getting treasure. So, what could be in this chest? Is it a face? No, it's an abyssal armor piece. I actually don't remember where all these different treasures are, so I apologize if I don't exactly get all of them, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that treasure over there as well. Because why not? It's there, I'm here, you're here, we're all here. We may as well just get rich on human souls trapped inside boxes, which we have 3,000 of, which should be enough for several different Fulgrim upgrades. And speaking of that, I'm going to show you the Fulgrim location that I missed initially. I think that'll be a great place to leave off this video, with us getting ready to head out to fight the Griever or Ulthane before we go. Now, that is something I'll talk about a lot more in the next episode, but in this episode, well, let's recap. We've gone through our first dungeon, we've given him his heart, and we've gotten our superpower back. So, we are making great time through this game. Now then, let's go in here, because there he is, Fulgrim himself. And as always, he will talk to you and tell you about the recent condition of the game's status. And as the final thing, let's pick up this treasure chest, which contains a Wrath Shard. A few more and we'll have a 4th magic meter. But until then, and until I decide to go fight the Griever, I'll have to wait here and see you in the next one.